Are we ready to meditate with Cory? Lay down and get comfortable. We're going to go on a journey with Heidi and Cherry tonight. So it may get a little bit crazy. You know what Cherry's like. But I'm sure everything will calm down by the time we get to the end of the meditation. Make sure that your blankets are just right and everything's snuggly and cuddly. And I'll start the story. Cherry and Heidi had to go and stay with Uncle Bob for 2 days. Their owners were going on a trip. Uncle Bob was a really fun guy, and they'd stayed with Uncle Bob. Well, Heidi had stayed with Uncle Bob before. Cherry had not actually met Uncle Bob yet. But they were excited for the trip, and it took 4 hours to get to Uncle Bob's in the car, and they were not very happy about that. But when they got there, it was exciting to be let out of their cat cages, their travel cages, and to be able to walk and kind of jump and do their thing. "Oh, thank goodness," said Cherry. "I thought we were going to be in that car forever and ever and ever. I'm so glad to be out of that car." Heidi and Cherry stopped and stood very still. Cherry looked at Heidi and said, "What is that? What's making that awful noise?" Uncle Bob said, "Oh, it sounds like Lily's awake. I won't be a minute. Let me go get Lily." And he kind of disappeared into the back bedroom, and then he come back out holding a small little girl. And she was crying a lot. Cherry looked at Heidi and said, "That's the most horrible sound I have ever heard. What is that thing?" Heidi said, "That is a very cute little girl. That's a baby." "A baby?" said Cherry. "I'm a baby. That's not a baby. I'm little. No one's littler than me." Heidi said, "Well, welcome to Uncle Bob's house. This is Lily. Lily is 12 months old, and yes, she's littler than you." "What's she making that horrible noise for? That's all she does. Meh, meh, meh. Is that all she does all the time?" "No, silly," said Heidi. "She's a baby. She doesn't say that many words yet, so she cries when she wants something. She cries when she wants to eat. She cries when she's tired. She cries when she needs her diaper." "Diaper? What's a diaper?" "A diaper," said Heidi, is something that babies wear until they get older, and then they can go pee-pee and poo-poo on the potty themselves. You mean they pee-pee and poo-poo in their pants? Said Cherry. Cherry thought that was very funny. Heidi said, "Oh, grow up, Cherry. That's what babies do." "Well, what else do babies do? 'Cause I don't think I can stand this for 2 days." said Cherry. Heidi said, "Just settle in. Get used to being here. I'm sure everything will work out fine. Lily is a sweet little girl." Cherry didn't think Lily was sweet at all. In fact, Lily went after Cherry's tail whenever possible. She didn't do it to Heidi. For some reason, she only tried to pull Cherry's tail, and Cherry was not happy with her at all. She could crawl. She couldn't walk yet, but she could crawl, and Lily kept crawling after Cherry and following her all around the house. And every time she pulled Cherry's tail, Cherry would jump up in the air and make the loudest cat noise ever. And Lily thought this was hilarious. In fact, I think that's why she kept doing it, because Cherry had such a squeal every time she pulled her tail. Cherry ended up being really scared of Lily. And she kept going and trying to hide behind Heidi. "I don't like this thing. I don't like this baby. It pulls my tail all the time. All the time," said Cherry. Heidi just smirked and thought it was very funny. "Can we get out? Can we escape? Can we go live somewhere else for 2 days? Lily's scary. She's mean and she pulls my tail and she scares me," said Cherry. Heidi just shrugged her little cat shoulders and said, "No, we're here for 2 days, so you best get used to Lily." "How about if we go outside? Can we go outside in this place? Is there any way we can go outside?" Luckily, Uncle Bob had a cat door. He used to have a cat, but he doesn't have a cat anymore. But he still had a cat door. And Cherry and Heidi could go explore outside. They went outside. Cherry finally talked Heidi into going outside. Heidi thought Lily, the baby, was the cutest thing ever, so she didn't mind her at all. Cherry finally talked Heidi into going outside, and they went outside, and they got to the edge of the garden, Uncle Bob's garden, when this black and white cat with blue eyes started to approach. It was not very big at all, just a little bit bigger than a kitten, and it was so cute, and it had bright blue eyes. It looked adorable, and it looked like it was going to be really friendly. Cherry said, Hi, my name's Cherry. Hi, this is Heidi. Hi, what you doing? Is this where you live?" The cat said, "My name's Iz. You can call me Iz or Izzy. And I live next door. And this is my neighborhood." Cherry and Heidi kind of checked each other out and looked at each other and thought, this cat does not talk anything like it sounds. This cat sounds a bit mean. Cherry said, "Well, hi, we finally got out. We finally got away from that horrible baby in there. Can we play? Do you want to play? Is there lots of other cats around? Should we go hang out? Should we play? What do you do around here? I like it here. It's got lots of trees. It's really cool. What should we do? Let's hang out.
You don't get to do anything in my neighborhood, said Izzy the cat with the really pretty eyes.
What?
Said Cherry. She looked up at Heidi and Heidi said, well, that's not very nice. What do you mean this is your neighborhood? This is my neighborhood, and if you want to go on my street, you have to pay up.
Pay up? Said Cherry. What do you mean pay up? Do you need a high five? I can do high fives really good. Give me paw. Give me paw.
I don't want your paw. I want your money.
Money? Money?
Said Heidi. We don't have money. We're cats. Why would a cat have money? In my neighborhood, all the cats know that they best sell their kibble. They sell their kibble, and they get money for their kibble. And then they pay me to walk the streets.
Cherry said, you're kidding! You've got to be kidding! They have to sell their food to be able to go on the street? That's hilarious!
She laughed very, very nervously because, in all honesty, both of them, Heidi and Cherry, were a little bit afraid of this cat. This cat, Izzy, was really mean. This cat, Izzy, was a bully. Cherry looked at Heidi and said,
she's a bully. She's not a very nice cat at all. Why is she being so mean, Heidi? Why is she being mean?
Heidi said, shh, she'll hear you. Shh. Izzy, the cat, the bully, said, what's it to be? You either pay up, start selling your kibble, or you get off my streets, or you'll hear about it. I'll give you something you won't like. Cherry said, she looked up at Heidi, and Heidi said, it's okay, I'll keep you safe. And Cherry said, she's really, really mean. She's a horrible cat. She's a horrible, horrible bully. Heidi, what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? Heidi said, bullies always get what they deserve. Don't you worry, Cherry. I'll figure something out. They decided to back up and leave and go back in the house. When they got back in the house, Lily, compared to Iz, the bully cat, out there in the neighborhood, was actually sweet, Cherry thought. I'd rather have my tail pulled all day than go and deal with Izzy the bully. They took a nap, and when they woke up from the nap, Heidi said, I had a wonderful dream, and in my dream, it came to me. It came to me how we can make Izzy the bully not be such a bully anymore, or maybe just get a little bit of her own treatment back to show her that it's not nice being mean. Cherry said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What should we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with a bully and I'm really scared. I'm scared because what if she does something really horrible? What if she gets people to what if Heidi said, it's okay. I have a plan. At 5 o'clock in the evening, every night,
I remember this from the last time we came. Uncle Bob's sprinklers come on in the garden. I'm going to turn the sprinkler head of one of those sprinkles so it faces exactly where Izzy approached us last time. I'm going to change it so that when it's 5 o'clock exactly, Izzy, the cat, is going to get what she deserves. Oh, okay, said Cherry. Okay. They went outside at 5 to 5, changed the sprinkler head, and walked through a passageway where the sprinkler would hit the exact point where they were stood talking to Izzy the bully cat before. And just like before, Izzy seemed to come from nowhere. And she said, "You brought cash? Did you bring cash?" Cherry said, Well, we haven't really had time to get cash yet, but I just want to know, why are you being so mean? No one's gonna like you when you're mean like this. No one will be your friend. People will only be your friend because you scare them. Is that what you really want? Do you really want all the other cats around here to be scared of you and no one to actually like you because you're such a bully? Is that what you want? Izzy was quiet for a moment, which was good because it was passing time on. And Izzy said, "Come to think of it, no one ever wants to come to my birthday parties. No one ever wants to hang out or do fun things with me. All they want to do is just stay away from me." Heidi said, "That's because they're scared of you. If you change your ways and you're actually soft and nice and kind to people, then you might make friends. No one wants to be friends with a bully, and if there's a big group of people that pretend that you're friends with you, then it's because they're really scared of you and they don't know what else to do. So really, you don't have friends. We're only here for 2 days. We're here tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we leave. But we'll be your friends if you want to be friends and you want to try it and see what it's like. But you have to be nice. You can't be bullying people." Heidi's very smart, thought Cherry. Iz said, "Well, what would we do? What would we do as friends?" And then, while Iz was thinking about it and talking to them, Cherry remembered the sprinkler was going to hit her in less than 20 seconds. She was counting down in her head. She thought, how do I go and change the sprinkler? Because it looks like Iz might actually be a nice cat. She's just never had the opportunity before. I should really change the sprinkler. I need to change it right now. As she ran over and did a belly dive on the sprinkler and changed the head of the sprinkler very, very secretly so Iz wouldn't know what she was doing. To Iz, it just looked like Cherry was a crazy cat and she was jumping in the air and landing on the ground and jumping in the air and landing on the grass and kind of bouncing all over, and she thought maybe that's what she's like all the time. So she didn't notice that Cherry had stopped the water from going on Izzy. She went back over to where Heidi was, and Heidi said, "Good call." Didn't really want to wet Iz and scare her with the sprinklers, but sometimes that's what it takes to get through to some bullies. But luckily for us, it looks like Iz is actually a nice cat. And we should give her a chance. Cherry said. I agree. I'd much rather be friends. I'd much rather be friends than be scared of her.
That evening, they got to know Iz, the next door neighbour's cat, much more. And the next day, they did lots of fun things with her in the garden. And even Lily joined in at some point. And then at one point, Lily got tired and sleepy and decided that she wanted to fall asleep on Cherry. She rolled over and laid next to where Cherry was, and Cherry looked at Heidi and said,
Oh my gosh, she's not pulling my tail anymore. I think she finally likes me.
Heidi said, I think she liked you all along. I think you were just mistaken. Lily laid her head down. Heidi decided it was time for a nap too, and so did Cherry. Iz went home, and everyone started to get comfortable and quiet, laying on the grass in the sun. Uncle Bob was sat on a chair watching everything that was happening, keeping his eye on Lily, making sure that she was safe. They laid there for the longest time. It felt really nice for Lily to fall asleep on Cherry. She really liked it. She decided that Lily was cute after all. The sun was bright and warm, and it was a really nice day outside. There was a breeze, a nice cool breeze. It was blowing through the trees, and the leaves would rattle and make a nice soft noise. And the noise of the trees and the leaves and the wind whispering through them was very, very relaxing. Time to lay completely still and close your eyes. Time to let your body start to get heavy and relax. Imagine you laying on the grass in the sun, just like Heidi and Cherry and Lily. It's a nice sunny day. And you have nothing to do but lay and relax and take a nap in the sun. Let your body get heavier and heavier, and every time you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in relaxation. And every time you breathe out any tension, and you let your body sink and get heavier and more relaxed. Breathing in
breathing out. In and out. Let your body start to melt into the grass. Your muscles get sleepy. Your bones get sleepy. Your entire body is sleepy and comfortable. Relaxing more and more with every breath. Just let yourself start to fall to sleep so that you can go to dreamland.